Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, today's a big day in the books when it comes to what we're doing with my car. But long story short, I've got a set of sliders that are needing to be done. At the moment, the shorty is just sitting in the shed having a time of its life, but if you follow me, we'll go and look at the parkland. The shorty's coming along a long way, which is alright. What's going on?
Just doing some welding and stuff and things.
Yeah, so this is his build at the moment, which is actually pretty decent. You've done well on it, haven't you?
Oh, look, you know, some of the welds aren't the best, but what can you do when you just got the shittest setup in the world?
So you're doing this one here? Yeah. And then we're doing sliders. Yes!
Pardon me, I've been still acting broke. Pardon me, still been in it. No. Pardon me, I'm about to shit on this beat. Pardon me, I just went crazy on the street. I'm on it. She like, hit from the back and go deep and go. I'm on it.
Not only do we have sliders to put in on this thing, this has been a process in the making, mind you. We've also got to put the sliders in, and then I've got to go buy myself some bump stops plus also some shock towers. Just so, well, extended shock towers, just so this thing's somewhat half decent. And then, yeah. The other day I was going to the shops, right, and just as I'm driving, I'm like, fuck, this thing just doesn't feel right. Like, it feels like it's really tugging. Anyway, I like go to reverse and the thing's actually like fucking like stalling out on me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, I've probably driven about 2 kilometers with the handbrake fucking on. And I look down and there's this handbrake just fucking, I'm like,
oh. You went for the Toyota handbrake.
I really
job.
did.
Yeah.
But I couldn't smell shit, I couldn't smell anything, so it's either my handbrake's fucking cooked, it's chook, but yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't worry about it.
Yara! Do you want to sell your high flex arms or no?
Yeah, dude. I'll take it. Take the whole car.
I'll actually
Take the whole car. Make it not my problem anymore.
Imagine that, driving around like the Postman Patmobile, that'd be fucking sick.
Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna need to put like 10 ton of bog through this thing, bro. Alright, here we go. Am I allowed to say why you can't lift?
Yeah.
Tarquin's going to do it for me today, but unfortunately he's come to the issue of what happened himself.
Yeah, I can't lift anything because I got my appendix out like 2 weeks ago, so they reckon I'm not allowed to lift anything for about four weeks.
Yeah. So the bloke's going to like get a hernia if he lifts up like a fucking ice cube, so
yeah, I'm just here to do some welding and stuff.
I'm just doing all the lifting today. I'm lucky he's doing the welding, because I tell you what, if I did, I'd probably blow in a couple of holes through it, and I'm qualified with bog, but that's about it.
Here's your mats to lay on. I ain't getting under there.
You're just doing the measurements.
Yeah, I'm just measuring and cutting and welding and stuff.
See, I'm okay with that. I'm happy with the heavy lifting. Just as long as you're doing the measurement side of things, that's all that matters.
That works for me.
I'm legit like the bottle jack at this rate.
We do have a bottle jack.
Yeah, we do actually. It's in my car.
Oh, is it? You stole my bottle jack?
Look, I'm legit wearing like going out gear.
Yeah, why did you not?
Because I just forgot about it. We went shopping and then the next thing you know, I'm here. Darwin, do you miss me not living here anymore?
No, not really.
They thought of using a Ryobi tool to do it. What the fuck? It's just because it's Ryobi, that's why it's not working.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Think smarter, not harder.
Who would have thought it would be this hard to put on rock sliders?
So after further examination, it actually looks decent. Like, I don't know what I was looking at last time. Like, I'm not going mad either, because I remember, like, even Tarquin was saying there was something going on, but you just can't fucking remember what it was. At the moment, they're just sliders anyway. Sliders are sliders at the end of the day. If they're protecting the cab, they're protecting the cab. That's just all I gotta think. I just gotta get over it. Quit being so picky with it. After all, there's a lot more I could be very picky with.
Oh dude, no, that's actually sick. This thing's useless.
There's just something about drilling the body of a GQ that just makes you cringe but love it at the same time. Ow! What? How much do you reckon you've spent on it?
That's a good question actually. I kind of lost count after a bit, but I don't know, it's probably going to be upwards of 8 grand.
But I think these are becoming more and more iconic
yeah.
for a lot of people.
TB Turbo's coming up, but yeah, a lot more goes into it than you actually think. Like when I first started, I'm like, oh, it's only just turbo, manifold, ECU and all that, but there's so much more that goes into it. Which you learn very quickly along the way when your bank account's just getting rinsed every week.
If you were to do something different about it so far, like you're basically 95% through the build so far, if there was something different you'd do about the car in general, would there be something you would do?
To speed it all up, I would have just got all the parts in one go. It's been very, miss and match, just getting pieces when I have the money. Sort of just should have got it all together and then just thrown it together.
And yeah, I guess you had it was a bit tricky for Tarks though as well, just with his situation with the motor at the time as well.
Yeah.
Like we went on that trip, the car just ended up, like you limp motored it.
Yeah, limp motored it.
That was like a 4-hour trip home.
It barely ran.
And it barely, like it was running on like 4 cylinders, if that. Like it was fucking cool. So you kind of had a bit of a predicament where you had to sort of have something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like,
and then I bought a daily, and that wasn't cheap either. So it's just money, time and money. That's all it comes down to, really. The carbies don't come with a fuel sender, so you have to put an intake fuel sender.
Yeah.
Anyway, originally I had 2 holes drilled in the top and some nice sketchy fucking gasket goo to do it to keep it sealed. But now I've instead gone to this sort of setup, so I just need to finish off the wiring and then the fuel pump's all ready to go.
and then it's just going to run bulk 98.
Oh, just bulk 98. Maybe just E85.
Yeah, I was about to say, guys, massive announcement, E85, TB42 shorty.
Straight meth.
Yes.
We're just going to run straight meth.
It's actually, we made a joke about that at Summer Nats last year about the shorty turning into a skid car.
Dude, it'd be...
Just whap, whap, whap.
It'd explode first skid, I reckon.
You'd be going straight down the fucking pad, hips in.
Honestly.
If it's, yeah. But then we roll it back over. This will be the sickest video ever. We roll it back over, start the thing up again, and the thing's just eating oil.
Hydro lock it with all the oil.
Yeah, but it still runs funny enough, and it's just up, up, up. Be actually sick.
Nah. Should we just drop it and try again? Yeah, that's me. That's up.
So yeah, honestly, it is about time we chuck some sliders on this thing, because I think the one biggest worry whenever I've ever gone four-wheel driving is just damaging those sills. It's just not a fun time. I've seen it happen to people before. Myself have been pretty lucky not to have it happen. So here's hoping that this is going to protect it that little bit more. But it's good to have something like that on it. Like I always say, big thanks to Tarks. He's always a massive help when it comes to any sort of like minor little bits of fabrication, all that kind of stuff. He tends to be the bit more hands-on and technical when it comes to that kind of thing. So he's an absolute legend for that, and thanks for giving me a hand. But yeah, no, it looks good. I'm actually very happy with it. It looks nice. So she needs some 35s. We're about to chuck some bigger shocks in her too, which I'm super stoked about. And then yeah, basically she's ready to rock and roll. What deal, Tark?
Just doing my rocker cover. Had to put some new crankcase ventilation thingy.
Oh.
What was the problem with it? Why weren't they going on?
Long story short, I actually don't know what was the issue with them. I just sort of I just said stuff that they're going on either way. You reckon?
Well done.
Better than the Triton.
Well, it's not a Triton.
I feel like that's what all Triton owners would say, to be honest, but each their own. It's not a Triton.
It's not a Triton. It's not a Triton.
Yeah, what's the Triton ad? Oh, nothing fears a Triton.
Nothing frightens a Triton. Triton is not frightened.
Because nothing frightens a Triton.
Unless you're at DI with a blown boost pipe and...
Actually, that is rather terrifying. Yeah, good point.
That doesn't have any issues on DI, touch wood. Does it, Tark?
No.
Everyone's probably wondering what's in that.
Yeah, bottom end of a TB42. If someone wants it, please get it out of my yard.
We do an unveiling?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Beautiful. Great. I'll probably need it when the bottom end detonates on this thing anyway. So.
You'll be wanting it back.
Yeah. I hope this is the same red. I don't think it is though. Is it the same red?
Looks like the same red.
I think
Nah,
That's
that's
not the same red.
that's on.
That is not the same red.
I think it is.
Might just repaint the whole thing in hay. Oh,
You
that's
know
your factory colour from your.
Oh,
junk glass.
fuck. When I junkie.
The colourblind dude thinks that's the same red.
Trust the colourblind guy.
Look
Look,
at
at the
them.
end of the day, it's no show pony. Like, fuck. Probably just leave it like that. That looks pretty cute.
Like, bro, what paint code's that? I want to know. I want that.
I mean, it's all covered anyway by the fucking oil packers, so.
Yeah. I think that's just going to honestly finish up what was a really productive afternoon / half a day kind of thing. Big ups to Tux also, he helped me out with that as well. Absolutely legendary. But yeah, no, it's that right there explains how hot it was today, because it was absolutely scorching. So anyway, it was a cracking day. It's good to be back behind the camera, but also having a little Rabbin as well, a little brother filming us. So no, it's pretty cool. Enjoy, look after yourselves, be kind on one another, and enjoy.